What's happening, everybody? How are you doing? Yeah, we're on an off night here. We had to move the podcast to tonight because everything was really busy yesterday, and it just wasn't going to happen. There was no way. But anyway, the Butcher's here. We're here for another show, J&R Talking Guitars. We are live right here with your comments in the chat. Don't go anywhere. J&R's Talking Guitars podcast is next. See you in a second. J&R's Talking Podcast is here to stay. That's right. And it's totally free. But let's bring them on. You know them, you love them. The co-host of the show, The Butcher.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
It is, man.
I ain't seen you in about a month. No.
About a month. A good 3 weeks, yeah.
Oh, man. How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I slept in this morning, too. I was exhausted after yesterday, and I wasn't even the one playing, man. I was exhausted. It was just a long day, man, and I know you were exhausted, man. The build-up to the show had to be a little stressful, and then getting there, then performing, and when you got done, you're like, I can relax. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was fun. It was
fantastic.
It was a good time.
Proud of you. You did really good.
Well, I appreciate the kind words. There was quite a few spots I was like, "Ooh, messed up there, messed up there." I
heard a few, but you just kept powering through.
And that's all you can do. I mean, you just have to just keep going. And I was like, "Oh well," and to be honest, it's been such a crazy past few days. I didn't have a chance to practice for 3 days before the show. I didn't have time.
Right.
So when I played yesterday, that was the first time I'd played in 3 days. So I was like, oh God, talk about being rusty. But oh well, it was fun, man.
It was a great time.
It was a good time. It was cool. And so yeah, we're a little bit early this evening. Ralph requested that we go on an hour earlier than normal, and I said, man, that's fine. I'm on vacation, so it's no big deal to me.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. And we were discussing actually about maybe doing something later in the week.
Yes.
Together, and we're going to look into that and see how that goes. And so that should be fun. We try to make the most of this week. I was supposed to go camping, my wife and I. It's our anniversary tomorrow. So, but my wife's been sick all week, man. She's not been feeling good at all. So I'm going to take her to the doctor tomorrow. That's a hell of a way to spend your anniversary, isn't it? But
how long you been married?
Tomorrow will be 19 years, and 19. Then but together for 20. Yeah, so it's a pretty big deal.
That is a big deal. You're right.
It's a long time. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be nice, and we're going to get her looked at tomorrow and see if they can get her some antibiotics or something, and then I'll get her back home and try to help get her feeling better if we can.
Yeah, get that checked out.
Whatever she needs, I'll go get it. If she wants, I got her some soup and stuff the other day, but she said right now she just don't feel like having nothing. So I understand. I've been there. So.
Yep, we all have.
It can be messed up. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much. This is J&R's Talking Guitars podcast. I'm Joe, and that's Ralph right there. If you're new, we welcome you. I know that for those of you who don't know, let me just give you a quick backstory that a couple of days ago, I was able to appear on another podcast, Work Less and Enjoy Life More, which is Larry's channel, and he was so kind to let me be a guest on his show. Had such a wonderful time. Now, his channel, it pertains to like camping and living off grid, and so really cool. And the stuff that he does, I really enjoy his channel. And, you know, really, the main thing is he's a nice guy, man. He's a super nice guy. He's very polite, and he's very courteous. And he allowed me to be a guest on his show the other night, and it was great. He let me play a song that I wrote for his channel, and that went over pretty well, it seemed like. And
oh yeah, man! People in the chat wanted you to play more, but I understand your point. You couldn't do that.
Yeah. The song that I played for Larry, I wrote for him and his channel, and it's not copyrighted.
Yeah.
So because I didn't register it, and there was a few people in the chat that said, "Can you play like Purple Rain? Can you play some other stuff?" And I said, I don't want to, you know, it's Larry's show, man. That's not my decision. And I don't want to demonetize his live because YouTube that's how he makes his living. So I didn't want to do that. So I said, if people would like to come over here and check out some live music from time to time, please do. And, you know, some really kind people did sub here, and I hope they stay. And so if you're new here from Larry's channel, thank you very much. And, give everybody a round of applause for that. That was really kind, really kind. Well, let's go to the chat. We like to check in with people in the chat if we can, and take roll calls, Ralph says. First up, Dave Orkin. Hey, Dave.
What's going on, Dave?
Nice to see you, man. Mad Axman 44. Hello, hey guys. Show looked great, and sound of the guitar was awesome. Production was spot on. Great job. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That was really nice. Thank you. It took a while to get it dialed in.
It did take a minute.
But thanks to Daniel out there, he helped a lot. He was running the sound. Alan Guitars, hello. Nice to see you.
Hey, Alan.
Mr. Curtis, hey guys. The show looked fun. It was fun, yes, sir.
It really was fun.
It was a good time. We're going to get into that a lot here in just a minute. But yes, sir, it was fun. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. Whoops. Let's see here. Scott from New York, good evening. Hey, man, good evening. How are you doing? Nice to see you, Scott. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, Scott's a good dude, man. NPL, what's up, everybody? Hello.
Hey, NPL.
And I am so bad with names, and so many people came up to Ralph and I and introduced themselves.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I was so humbled and blown away that people would even come up and say, "Hey," I was like, "Oh my God," you know.
It was. I don't know how many there were.
I can't tell you. See, they know us, they see us, but we don't know who they are, you know. And so many nice people, and I'm bad with names because if I only see that person once, I'm good with faces, but I'm horrible with names.
Yeah, you ain't by yourself, man. I can't.
So if the person, the gentleman
unless you
is
say
here,
to me 5 or 6 times, I'll remember. But just once in passing, no,
I won't remember it. I'm horrible with that, so I apologize. But I can't remember the gentleman's name that come up in the guitar shop, and he's also a professional photographer, and he was taking pictures for Chris, and he took pictures of the show, and I meant to go back and talk to him. When I put my stuff up, I went back in. I was trying to find you and Valerie. I said, well, I figured maybe y'all left because I couldn't find you. And I said, well, I need to go anyway because, Ralph, it's hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes for you to get home. It takes me an hour from there. So I was like, I need to get going because I knew my wife wasn't feeling good. And I can't. So if you're in here, sir, the photographer, please make yourself known because I would love to get in touch with you if that's okay. If you're comfortable with that. And I just totally forgot to when I went back in there, I just forgot. There was so much going on.
There was, man.
But, everybody was so kind. Thank you so much. And thank you to Chris DeVito and his crew at the guitar shop. Liquor Master Flex, happy Sunday, fellas. Hello, man.
What's going on, Liquor Master Flex?
Yeah, man, what's happening? Mr. Curtis, don't know if you're familiar with Lizzie Hell or band Hellstorm. Yes. But that's who the singer in your intro reminds me of? Oh, yeah, she can sing, man. Yeah.
I've got a drum head over there with all their signatures on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, they're awesome. Scott from New York, record contract coming soon. Oh, my God. Only in make-believe land, sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was just... let me scroll down here. We're trying to move along here. Mr. Ted Fair, brother Ted. I was wondering if the mall cops asked you to turn that guitar volume down a notch. No, nobody said anything. They did not. It was it went good.
Yeah, you could hear it throughout the mall, and the reason I know that is because me and my wife took a walk to see. Let's see how far we can still hear this. Man, we were gone. I'm like, you can still hear it this far? Wow. So,
Yeah, it traveled way down through there.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, and it wasn't even. The speakers weren't even pointing in that direction. They were pointing the other way, so that was really cool. Scott from New York, prayers for your wife, Joe. Thank you, man. Thank you. Kerry Crouch, hello, man. How are you doing? He says, hey, Joe and Ralph and everybody in the chat.
hey,
Nice to
Kerry
see
Crouch.
you, sir. Yeah, Kerry's a cool dude, man. Let's see. Let's go down to, there's Slim. Hey, Slim, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, sir.
Hey, Slim.
Let's see. Rob S. Hey, Rob. Hello, Joe and Ralph. Hello, sir.
Hey, Rob.
Nice to see you. Let me see. Scott, did you get rid of a PRS, Joe? Yes. It was the one I got from Cornerstone. I think it was earlier in the year. Earlier this year or at the end of last year. And it was, I think the color was called Bonnie Pink. Yeah, I traded with Rob. I got the that Charvel right there. Charvel's great, and I played it some today. I played a little bit today, not a whole lot. I'm just not really feeling it today, but I did.
You deserve a break, man. You really deserve a break.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I traded with Rob, and Rob was kind enough to get in touch with me and said, "Hey, man, would you like the trade? Because I just can't bond with this guitar. It's a Charvel." I was like, "You don't need to say anything else. You had me hooked at Charvel, so you had me at Charvel, as they say." But so yeah, it was really cool. Jit Boy, hey man, what's up? Getting ready for my live. Wanted to say you played. Oh, thank you, man. That's a lot coming from you, brother. I had mistakes everywhere, but thank you, man. That's really nice. Thank you. Jamie Graham, what is going on? Good evening, Joe and Ralph. Nice to see you, man.
Hey, Jamie.
Nice to see you. JB says, Milkman and the Butcher, I was there. You woke up a sleepy mall. Oh, Lord. Well, that's good, man. Thank you.
Man, there for a while, that mall was really packed, and so was the guitar shop. That's when you and me. That's when you and me kind of got lost. Me and Valerie went and sat down to where we were listening to the acoustic. I forget what his name was, and there were so many people at that point in time. You must have walked out, and I didn't see that happen either.
Yeah,
so.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on, and we just kind of got separated. But it's all good. Slim says, Joe, you look like you were having a good time. Enjoyed the show. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was fun, and that was the whole point. That was the whole principle. Just to have a good time. After about the first minute of playing, I was settled in.
Yeah.
After that first minute, I was like, oh man, okay, we got it now.
Yeah, you were in your element.
After the sound got dialed in and the levels got pretty even. I tell you what, I kind of already knew this, but I just don't, I haven't done it in so long. But playing in here with headphones, it's really easy to get your levels correct. Mm-hmm. But in an open environment live, it's a totally different beast.
Yeah, it took a minute.
And I'm so glad Daniel had those monitors facing me and everything. And I'm assuming, Ralph, we're going to have to get some floor monitors too. I mean, for real. And we will eventually. And
yeah, I need. My biggest complaint is I can't hear. So I got to freaking hear, man. I got to hear everything.
Well, the thing is, you got the stuff on the side and it's going out, but we need something coming at us so we can hear what we're doing. Mm-hmm. And so it's been a long time since I've been able to play with a setup like that. So thanks to Daniel for being the audio genius that he is. And we got it all leveled out and was ready to go.
He had a professional setup, no doubt.
He did. Yeah, he did. And I went over and told him thank you. I said, man, thank you so much.
Yeah, I had a trunk full of speakers and stuff. They're right here, actually, beside me right here, stacked on top of each other. And Joe texted me. Yeah, he texted me in the parking lot. Said, you don't need to bring those in. Daniel's got it covered. So
Yeah, because like I said, I was looking for those busking speakers to be delivered, but Chris said, man, they never showed up. He said, I'm sorry. He goes, they'll probably be here in another week or two. I said, man, that's all right. And he goes, but we got stuff out there for you. And I was like, oh, so we went and looked, and I did. And I said, holy crap. So I texted Ralph real quick. I didn't want him to drag those things in.
do you still want those speakers from Chris? Do you need those?
Yeah, eventually, yeah, we could use those for floor monitors. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I want them. Yeah,
Well, good.
absolutely, yeah.
Hey, Double Dot.
Double Dot, hello. Hey, Joe and Ralph, happy Lord's Day. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jit Boy. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Dewey, hello, Joe and Ralph. Hey, man.
Hey, Dewey.
Charlie S., hey, boys. Hello. Nice to see you, sir.
Hey, Charles.
Yes, it's Charlie S. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is, if you're new here, this is not our usual podcast evening. It's usually on Saturday. This is a kind of just a once in a while thing here.
Yeah.
Mashed taters, hello. He goes, what's up, fellas? Hope all is well. Yes, sir.
Hey, mashed taters.
Thank you. Hope you're doing well, too. Jamie Graham, I parked out in front of the mall, and when I got out of the car, I could hear you.
Really?
Wow. Do what? See, I didn't know that. That's cool. Wow. It's yeah, you just think about it. That inside of that mall, everything just resonates because it's just one big tunnel, you know.
That's true.
So that makes sense. Man. Mechanic Jams, what's up, folks? How you doing? Nice to see you, sir.
Hey, Mechanic Jams.
Nice to see you. Scott from New York. I'm sorry, guys, but you're just too dang loud. Oh, from Huey Lewis. There you go. Back to the Future. Yeah. You're just too darn loud. Yeah. Classic line. Yes. Now, let's see. Raging Kane says, how did the new guitar hold up tuning-wise for the gig? The video you posted sounded great. Thank you, sir. It held up really well. Yeah, look, thankfully I did play it some earlier in the week to kind of put it through its paces a little bit. And then the last 3 days before the mall gig, I just didn't have time to play, but it held up really well. I was very happy with it. Very happy.
You tuned it up initially during sound check, but you didn't tune it up after that, did you?
Correct. Yeah, I played sound check and did 2 or 3 songs and kind of did my thing, and then that was that. I had like another 20, 25 minutes before we actually played, and I went through my tuning again, and it was just very minimal tuning. And I said, well, we're good here. So, yeah, we were good. It held up good. Yes, it did. I was very, very satisfied with the Schecter. Kerry Crouch, it looked like you had a lot of fun playing at the grand opening of the guitar shop. It sounded great. Thank you, Kerry. Yes, it was a lot of fun, man. It was a good time. I wish I could have stayed to see the rest of the second act and Daniel's band, but I had to get back here, and my wife was here sick, so I had to get back here and see what I could, do about dinner and see if I could do something for her. But thank you very much. RG, it sounded good yesterday. Did you get a chance to watch the other performers? Oh, okay. I just now saw your question. It would be dangerous for me to check out that store. Lots of great looking guitars. Yes, and they were selling guitars left and right. I mean, crazy. And I only got to look at the second gentleman. I got to watch him just for a few minutes. Man, he could sing his butt off, man. Golly,
we stayed for his whole set, man. He was incredible. You could tell he's been doing this a long time. And he had another gig after that. After he left there, he had another gig. His
rhythm hand was incredible. Just him and singing like he. I was like, man. So yeah, he's on the level, man. He knew exactly what he was doing. It wasn't none of that. Tring, tring. What? No,
he's very seasoned.
I was like, man, he was incredible. Yeah, he's very, very, very good. So I only got to watch a few minutes of him, and I was like, man, I got to go. And but yeah, I'm glad y'all got to watch him, man. That's good. Did Valerie have a good time?
That's good. She loves that kind of stuff. Absolutely.
That's good. And Val, if you're listening, thank you for coming out there. Appreciate that. Thank you. A box of bunnies. Good evening, everybody. Really enjoyed the video of you at the mall gig, Joe. Great job. Thank you, sir. That's very, very kind. Yes, in-ear monitors would be a great thing. I just never had the use for them as of yet, but eventually, maybe down the road, if we start doing some gigs, I would like to get some of those. Yes, that would be a game changer. Yes. Hey, Rod. He says, hey, Joe and Ralph. How you doing, man?
Hey, Rod.
Yes, Scott said, if you're used to using headphones, then I suggest ear monitors, Joe. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Let's see. Ted Fair, Mr. Joe, if I recall correctly, weren't you going to set up your new XPA speakers you recently purchased? Yes, sir, that was the plan, but they weren't delivered.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't there, so I went with what they had set up, which worked out fantastic. But that was the original plan, but they weren't there yet, so they might be there this coming week, might be next week, I don't know, but I told Chris, man, it's okay, whenever you get them, just, we'll hook up again, it's no big deal. JB says...
LC Branch, that was the name of the acoustic guy.
Oh, thank you. Okay,
LC
I thought it
Branch.
was TC something, LC, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thank you, JB. Yeah, he was incredible, man. I was like, dang. It just takes a second when you, well, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it takes me about 10 seconds, if less. I can tell if somebody's on the level or not.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I said, oh, man. And when he was singing, we were coming back up after we went down the hallway for a while, and we came back up, and I could hear, I think he was doing like a Steve Miller song, but he was doing it in his style.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so I filmed just about maybe 30 seconds of him, and I was like, dang, man, he knows what's going on.
He does, man. You were part of a good little concert there. It's not like after you there was a college or a high school band or something weird. It was some really good performers, man. You were part of a good group of people.
I was very lucky. Yeah, I was lucky, man. I was lucky that Chris even reached out to me because, that gentleman and according to taste, those guys are incredible musicians.
Yep.
And he asked me to be a part of that. I was like, are you sure you want to do that? I mean, it's like, okay, but so I'm a little rusty. I had to, knock some of the dust off, but it's been a long time, but it was kind of like riding a bike, man. After a couple of songs, you're right back in it. And let's see. Scott from New York says that, did you eat at the food court, Ralph?
No, we since we were in Anderson, her mother lives in Anderson, so her mother met us at the mall, and we went and ate Chinese. So
I love Chinese food.
yeah.
But Scott, I can tell you the food court was wide open. We walked down through there to check it out, and they were busy. And I was like, whoa, this food court is rocking, man.
Yeah.
They had it going on.
When you left, that parking lot was packed, was it not?
It was packed. And I was glad to see that because the last time I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to a mall where it was packed.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. I can tell you that. I'm sorry. That was 2 Christmases ago. My son and I went to the Haywood Mall, and I, like a stupid dummy, I wanted to film. It was almost Christmas Eve. I said, let's do a live stream. And my son's like, are you sure you want to do that? And I was like, that mall will be dead. It'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
We got there, and you couldn't hardly move. And my son was like, okay, Dad, this is what you wanted. In which that stream didn't do nothing, by the way. I was just I thought maybe people would enjoy it, but nope, I was wrong. I said, well, I won't do that again.
They don't all work, do they?
No, not at all. But, there's Val right there. I had a great time. I wanted to stay longer. If there is good live music, count me in. You were rocking yesterday, Joe. Great job. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very nice. Put 2,000 in her account, please.
Yeah.
All right, right here. Here we go. All right.
Yep.
JB says that gentleman, L.C. Branch, he plays full time.
I can see that.
Wow. Now, ain't that cool? The playing gigs full time. That's, man, that would be nice. Yeah, Scott says, oh, that's nice. Yeah. Did I have a good crowd? It was all right. I mean, you know, it wasn't like it was hundreds of people.
No, right.
But for the area we were at, it was a good crowd.
I think so too.
I thought it was.
You got applause. You got applause.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wasn't expecting, you know, 90 to 100. I wasn't expecting that because nobody knows who I am, and I'm, you know, I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. But I think that I want to say the vibe I got, the people that were there that were watching, they had a good time. So, and that's my job, is to do my best to entertain them. So, and I had fun, and I'm going to tell you the truth. When I went to go get in my car to leave, I was like, I was on this super high, man.
I bet you were, man.
This super, I don't know what you call it, rush or endorphins or whatever. I was
adrenaline.
Like,
yeah.
Adrenaline. Thank you. I was on that for probably all the way till I got home, and I was like, man, I got to edit this video, and you know, it took a while, but I finally got it the best I could. And Daniel, bless his heart, he recorded the audio, and he said, well, just let me know. I'll send it to you. And I was like, I'm not really worried about that right now, because I thought it sounded pretty good off the GoPro. I mean,
I thought so too.
It was live. I mean,
it would have took too much work to try to line all that up.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that video ready for probably another week, you know, and I just didn't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
So, but I appreciate him offering. I thought that was really nice. And with some of the, you know, I'm my own worst critic, and I was like, do I want to copy that audio? Nah, I don't want that. You know, no, I mean, I appreciate what he's offering, but for me, I was like, you know, so, but it was okay. You know, it was all right. And even Daniel said, man, the more you do it, the more smoother it'll get. And he's right. He's right. Just like anything else.
Yeah.
E. Krosky, hey, how are you? He says, whoops, I thought I hit show. I must have accidentally hit it twice. The perfect way to begin the week. Joe and Ralph make it fun as always. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Isn't that nice? Very nice. Scott said that's very awesome. Thank you, sir. Liquor Masterflex. The applause after the Star Spangled Banner was nice and loud. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, that was nice. I was not expecting that, but that was nice. Usually after every song, it was that one guy, and I was like,
was not.
Let's give that guy $20, please. No, I'm kidding. I looked at Ralph. He went, get off the stage, you grumpy old bee.
I was looking for tomatoes and stuff to throw at him.
I'm over there going, oh, Lordy.
There was one gentleman, I think after the show, I walked up to Joe. He was talking to somebody, and Joe was helping this gentleman put the YouTube app on his phone so that he could
subscribe to
his channel.
Yeah.
I said, wow.
Yeah, he asked me if I was on YouTube or whatever, and I said, yeah. No, I asked him. I said, do you have YouTube? You can subscribe to the channel if you want. And he goes, oh, I don't know. Let me see. And
yeah.
He didn't have it, but he said, I have YouTube Premium, but I watch it at home, I guess on a smart TV. But we pulled it right up on his phone. I said, there it is. I said, there I am right there. He goes, well, hit that subscribe button for me. I said, okay. And so I was really humbled. I was like, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
That was cool.
That was nice. Yeah. It was very nice. Dave Workin, Joe was on cloud nine. I was. Yes. Yeah, I was nice. Let's see. Heartbeat played from 4 to 8 yesterday, and I actually played the Star Spangled Banner. And then we kept on rocking in the free world from Neil Young. That's the one and only song I can listen to by Neil Young. Just the chorus sounds really cool, but it's a fun song to play on guitar. Slim says you can bet the people that heard will remember you. Well, I hope so. Let's see here. Liquor Master Flex says, hopefully that won't be the last event they will be allowed to put on. Oh, the mall? Yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing. If they did that or at least on their birthday, once a year on their anniversary for being there,
that would
like
be
that.
That's great because I mean, it brought in a lot of people, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, man. Chris was stuck behind that cash register, man. And cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
He was ringing it up, man.
I saw him on the floor one time filming with his phone, and then that was it.
Yep.
He was back there doing his thing, but as he said, that's the way I like it, man. You know, that's what he's in business for, to make money. So good for him. That's excellent. I know one thing, Ralph. I watched the video a couple of times back, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, let's see. Do I have a couple of guitars I could trade? I don't know. I have to talk to Chris first. But that Chloe, that Herman Lee model, that PRS in that cabinet.
In the cabinet, yeah.
Man, that's been swirling in the back of my head since we saw it. And I was like, I can feel it. I'm like, uh-oh. You know.
That's amazing, man. You did not let on at the time. And usually I know instantaneously if you're hooked on something. But like I said, there was so much going. We looked at it and kept on going. And
yeah. Well, I looked at it and I thought, I'm going to remember that. And I just said, well, I don't know. Let's see. I mean,
we don't even know how much he was asking for it.
I know how much they go for. They go for $2,000.
Yeah.
$2,000. But if I could trade 2 guitars toward it, if he'll, I don't know if he wants to do that or not. Just to, where I don't have to pay that much. I would love to do that, but it's up to him because those guitars are in high demand. So it all depends on what he wants to do. And I need to go through my stuff too. But anyway. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Blue Sky Guitar. Hello. What's up, Joe and Ralph? The show was great yesterday. My son and I had a great time. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Blue Sky.
So nice to have met you. I want to say you were right there when I was leaving. Correct? Is that right? See, I'm bad with this. There's so many people came up to us that I've never met in my life. I mean, face to face.
Right.
It's like going into a room and there's 50 people in there and you meet each one and then you come out and what was their names? I'm like, oh my God.
I don't know.
I don't know, But it was everybody was so kind and it was such a good time. Scott, I do the Star Spangled Banner and you said that a minute ago. I got you. Yeah. Cool deal, man. Ted Fair, I'm curious what your entire set list was, or maybe Ralph captured all the songs on video. He captured a few. Yeah. And because I asked him, I said, you don't have to record the whole song.
Yeah.
Just because that's, if you, a couple of them, but the rest just get like 30 seconds or something because it's, but no, but the set list, even Ralph asked me that. He goes, what are you going to start with? I said, I have no idea. I said, I'm just going to go in here and just pick something and hit play. And that's what I did. I think the first song I did, well, wait a minute. I'm trying to think. What was the first one I did? Was it Hard to Handle by the Black Crowes? I think that was the first song I played. I think.
Was it? I don't know.
I think that's what it was. Let's see. Ted Fair said, so nobody asked you to play Freebird or Sweet Home? I didn't hear nobody say that.
No.
If they did, I didn't hear it. I was in my own little world. I just tried to keep it the songs moving because I only had an hour, and I didn't want to go into the next gentleman's time frame.
Right.
I didn't want to. That's rude. I didn't want to do that. Let's see here. Cameron Hart. Hey man. Hey Joe and Ralph. How are you guys doing? Cameron, man, thank you for the gifts, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much for that. That was really cool, man. Thank you so much. Cameron sent me a little care package a couple of days ago. Had a cool one of those little Allen wrenches, man, you can put in your pocket. He even sent me a Burger King gift card. I said, that's cool.
That will get used.
That will get used, yeah. He sent me quite a few things, and I was like, wow, man, he didn't have to do all that. And so it was really kind.
That's cool.
It was really nice. Mr. Curtis, I was looking for a wood grain EVH that you played in the shop a little while back. I guess that Must have sold. No, it's here. It's in the gig bag. It's here. Yeah, I just haven't broke it out here on and on the show. It's
That's
here.
true, man. I forgot about that guitar.
Yeah, it's here. Yeah,
It was over here for a while.
Yeah, it was. I let Ralph jam on it for a while, and I think the last time I went there, I got it and brought it.
Yeah, you took it.
Brought
back.
it home, and yeah, it's here. It's here. Only played it that one time at Ralph's. That's it. I haven't played it since. Damn, that's horrible. But you can see there's another EVH.
You haven't played that
right
one
there.
either. Yeah, you ain't.
I haven't played. I've got it on the wall today. I had to turn the strap around. I had the strap on backwards, and I hadn't even plugged it in and tuned it or nothing. But
Chlorine version?
I think that's what the colors. I don't know for sure, but to me it makes sense. But Chris said his tech Dom got it all set up, ready to go, and I just sitting there and strummed it, and it's in tune, But I didn't. I played the Charvel today. I was getting the string stretched out. Man, that guitar plays great. I was like, oh my God. I love Charvels, man.
Yeah,
and I even got my Charvel shirt on too. Look at there, man.
You got to represent.
You got a rep. That's right. Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right, so let's see.
Fort Wayne.
Red Roof Motel Hell. Blue Sky Guitar, man. I wanted to yell out Big Deborah. That would have been a letdown because I didn't have that loaded on the. I had a couple of my songs, but not that one. Because that one is in half a step down, and I didn't bring my drop pedal. So I had to make sure all the songs were in standard. Blue Sky, that's correct. Okay, were you wearing the hat, the ball cap? Is that correct? Oh, what? He'll be like, no. I'm like, oops.
Well, then I have no idea, right?
No, if I have that wrong, please forgive me. I'm sorry. AB Normal, hey, Joe and Ralph, what are y'all up to? What's going on, man?
Hey, AB.
Nice to see you, my friend. Let me see if I can get this chat to move a little bit here. Thank you. We got Art G says, I saw an Allman Brothers tribute band Friday night. Some wise guy yelled out Freebird. Uh-oh. That's not good to say at an Allman Brothers tribute band. I bet that probably went over like a lead balloon. Brother Ted Fair, I had to return a Wolfgang special hardtail this week from Sweetwater. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
The nut was cut incorrectly, so the high E string was slipping off. So much for the 55-point inspection. Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that.
They might have had a new guy. They got to have their first day sometime.
It could have been.
This first day.
It could have been, and not everything is going to, something's going to slip through the cracks, I would imagine. I've just gotten lucky.
If you buy enough stuff, it's just a percentage game.
matter of
Eventually,
time.
you're going to get something that's.
Yeah. But, well, I'm sure, Ted, they're going to send you another one. I'm sure your rep's got you taken care of on that, I would imagine. Yes, thank you, Cameron. That's really nice, man. Let's see. Love playing Leonard Skinner. Oh, yeah. I love playing Skinner. Skinner's got some awesome songs. Simple Man. I remember playing that back in the day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a fun one. I like playing, oh, my God. The Breeze, Call Me the Breeze. Yeah, that's a fun song. To me, that's kind of in the same realm as like Hot for Teacher or something. Has that same kind of boogie feel to it, in my opinion. Let's see. Carrie Crouch says, well, after being good all of 2026, I picked up the PRS. I had another guitar and amplifier delivered earlier this week and another guitar on the way. That's it. I'm done for the year.
Wow.
Well, congratulations, man. Congratulations on the PRS. That's awesome.
Stuff coming in rapid fire.
That is awesome, man. He says, I'm done for the year.
That's it.
Wow, you have excellent discipline, sir. That's good. That's good, man. And that PRS, I'm sure, you got the Silver Sky. Is that correct, Carrie? Is that right? I think you did. And that's good, man. Those are great guitars. I had one for a brief time. And Those are nice. So congratulations. Mr. Bill Frank. Hey, Mr. Frank. How you doing? I saw you in Larry's chat the other night. Thank you for being there, man. Searching for Tone was in there. I saw his. It was hard to see that. Man, Larry's chat's going like. I mean, it was moving, and I couldn't.
That's why I didn't bother even putting anything in there because it would have just got lost, you know.
I was like, I don't, because people kept asking in the chat, who's that guy? Talking about me, asking Larry, who's that guy? And I I was like, oh boy,
can he play anything else?
Yeah, can you play something else? But it was fun. But I saw a couple of people from this community over there, and I thought that was really nice. So, thank y'all for doing that. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Let the good times rock. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Cameron Hart says that, so in your opinion, I've been looking at one of those Schecters that you just got or a Charvel Sandemus. What do you guys think? I think you're on the right track, sir. Absolutely.
Either one of them.
Either one to me, because now I'm fortunate enough to have a Charvel back in the arsenal, thanks to Rob.
The arsenal.
Yeah. So yes, sir. Either way you go. Oh, and speaking of the Schecter, man, I had to go to Ingles today, and I made sure to get me some brand new Energizer 9-volt batteries because the Schecter takes, 2 9-volts, one for each pickup, and so I made sure to pick those up. They were a good price, like $10.98. That's pretty good for 2 Energizer 9-volts. So I haven't put them in yet, but I will. And but yeah, the Schecter is great if you want the Sustainiac feature. I think that's phenomenal. Call Sweetwater if you want to go that way, and they can probably get you a better price. You never know.
Speak to Paul with the good hair.
Paul with the good hair. That's right. Well, I don't know. Cameron's. I think he's more on the West Coast, so he might have a different rep. But yeah, either one of those, man, would be phenomenal. How's your LTD doing, Cameron? Is it still hanging in there? The George Lynch LTD? That's cool, man. Let's see here. Mr. Kerry Crouch says, yeah, the Silver Sky picked up a player 2 Butterscotch Telly this week. Oh, you did? A Fender Champ 57 hand-wired reissue. Let's see. I got a Les Paul. Oh, okay. Les Paul Jr. coming Wednesday. Dang. So you got other stuff coming. Okay. My goodness. That's awesome, man.
Merry Christmas.
That is awesome. The Les Paul Jr. Is that going to be in the classic TV yellow or something? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. I've never played one of those. They look cool, but I've never played one. Mr. Crouch says, don't mind the voice, speech to text. Mm-hmm. They can send a man to the moon, but they can't figure out how to make a voice to text worth a dang. I feel your pain. I feel your pain on that. Yeah. Yeah. If I'm on the road and I get a message, I have to do that speech to text, and it does something completely different than what I say. And I send it, and they're like, I said nothing about a bear in the woods. What is going on? But yeah, I understand. Let's see. Cameron Hart talking about Sweetwater reps. My Sweetwater rep, his name was Ryan. I'll have to see if he can throw me a deal. The LTD plays great. I was playing it last night. Fantastic, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it never hurts to ask to see if you can get a better price, man. The first time I did that was just recently, when I got the Schecter.
And it worked, didn't it?
And it worked big time. Yeah, I was like, you said how much? Okay, yeah, I'm down with that. He saved me a lot of money. Let's see. We got Rico B. Hey now. from a cool 111 in Arizona.
Are you serious? Holy cow.
Jeez Louise, man. Phew.
It'd be hard to breathe outside.
Man. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Slim says, Kerry Crouch, that's awesome and congrats. Good Kerry. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Happy new guitar and gear day for him. He hit the jackpot. Brother Ted, if your Red Charvel is a SoCal model, I think it has the Seymour Duncan distortion. It does. That's a great pickup in terms of being hot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's awesome. It is awesome. Yes. You are correct, my friend. Scott from New York. Oh, you must have saw my post. Joe, does the Atari you ordered come with games? Yeah, let me tell that story real quick. I was telling Ralph that in the green room. When those consoles first came out, I want to say it was like the Atari 2600. I think those came out in like 77, 78, something like that. Don't quote me. It's right in there somewhere. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say that, I'll go into that. That's another story I can get into in a minute. People trip me out, boy, I tell you, online. But so when I was growing up, I never had one of those consoles. But when Ralph and I were kids, we grew up in the same neighborhood. I told Ralph I had one, even though I didn't. And he was like, well, come on, man, let's go in there. Let's go in your parents' house. Let's play. And I was like, oh, no, my parents won't let nobody play it. And he said, well, that's odd. You know, that's weird. And then about a couple of days would go by, and he said, well, how's that game system? I was like, oh, yeah, it's great. And he was
and
like,
it just kind of tapered off, and I never heard about it ever
tapered
again.
off, and
I quit asking, you know.
It turned out I lied. I didn't have it, but I just wanted to look cool in front of Ralph and some of the other neighborhood kids because those consoles were hard to get at the time.
I mean, and I believed it because I know how your dad was, man, you know, and you get something like that Atari, he didn't want somebody coming over there messing with it. So when you told me, no, my parents don't want to let anybody play, I believed it. So at the time.
Yeah, and they were strict like that. But anyway, I never had one. I always wanted one. I remember my cousin, when they came out in 77, I'm going to say, he got one for Christmas. And so I never had one. Even when I got a lot older, my son was growing up, he had anything from the Sega Genesis to PlayStation 2, and he grew up and he's got his own game. I never got into gaming. I just never did. But I remember those old school games. But Atari now has made a special edition 2600 for Pac-Man. And this console's yellow, and it's got some of the Pac-Man I guess the characters and stuff on the front panel, and it comes. You get the console, the 2600. You get the Pac-Man cartridge, the original game, and a joystick, which is wireless. Get them on Amazon. Don't go to Atari's website. They charge you $50 more. Amazon for $134. So I ordered one last night, and it'll be here tomorrow. So that's it's an old console. But it's going to take me back to when I was a kid, because that was a big deal then, playing Pac-Man and all that. And so, I ordered one last night. So it just comes with one game, the Pac-Man game, which is fine. And I'll get a couple more of those older games later, maybe down the road. But I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. And I was telling Ralph about it. He might get one too. I don't know.
Joe will never play guitar again. He'll just be playing Pac-Man.
No. It'll just
very nostalgic.
Yes, it'll be so cool to see that. And like, man, I just barely remember this, you know. Slim says he hopes Rico's staying cool out there. Yes, man. Kerry Crouch, the Les Paul Jr. is a radiant red. It comes with a nice hard shell case too. Wow. Billy Joe Armstrong model. Okay, Green Day, all right. Which I could care less about. Just the color and the case were cool. Hey, man, it's whatever you like, brother. Whatever you like. Scott from New York, I miss my 2600. Oh, you had one? Yeah, I never had one. I've seen other people, but I never had one. And Ralph can vouch for it because he never saw it either. But
never saw it.
Joe says, hey, Joe, hello from Berlin. Wow, hello. Thank you for being here.
That's crazy.
How you doing, Joe?
Motherland.
That's Joe. I'm Joe, and that's Ralph. Nice to have you here, man. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Carrie Crouch, finally Ralph can come over and play some video games with you.
Yeah, you owe me, man. You owe me, dude.
Yeah, I say, here, man, you get first play. Here you go. Ralph will beat the high score. Now beat that, pal. I'm like, okay.
I'll just pick it up and smash it. now neither one of us can play. Lie to me again, will you?
Come over and I'll stomp on it. Oh, my. Cheryl will go, oh, just faint. Like, what? I would be like, I don't know what happened. What's he mean? Don't lie to him. What's he talking about? I don't know.
Apparently, Ralph harbors some anger. I guess. I don't know.
Harbor some anger. Oh my God. Oh yeah. It took you long enough, Joe. Yes, I'm sorry. It did. It took way too long, didn't it? Oh my God.
I never had a gaming system when I was.
I don't remember you having one either. Yeah.
I didn't have one.
Yeah. Now, was that something that your dad just said no? Did you ever ask for one?
I don't think I ever asked, man. I
just never.
We played outside. That's what
we did. We did. We were always riding bikes, jumping ramps,
skateboarding,
whatever. Just basketball, football, doing all kind of stuff out there.
Yep.
We stayed very active as kids. I don't know what it's like now for kids, but man. Jamie Graham says, no humidity in Arizona, but it's still hot. My son lives out there. It was 112 today with 20% humidity. Our humidity today was 86%. Yeah, it's horrible here.
It makes it so much worse, the humidity.
Oh, my goodness, does it ever. And the humidity's so thick. It's just, man. Oh, Pitfall. Oh, I remember that game, Pitfall, yeah.
That was what game? What that was that on Atari? Pitfall?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it was on the 2600. Yeah. I'm just. I think I was telling Ralph. I think eventually what I'd like to do later down the road is get an actual video game console and have it sitting right here. That would just be fun to have. And I got to do something with this rack system. But yeah, I like to get a console right there.
That'd be pinball machine.
No, not a pinball machine. That's too much. But just a regular arcade console. Maybe you have all the games, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Asteroid. I don't know. It'd be cool to have.
It would.
You can get those things now for, man, like what, $300, $400?
Yeah.
It's nothing major. Just have it delivered to the house. And let's see. Jamie says, I have the arcade one-up Pac-Man cabinet with there it is, right there. Thank you, Jamie. Yes, see? Arcade one pickup Pac-Man cabinet with 14 games. That is very cool. That's what I'm talking about right there. Jamie read my mind. That's awesome, man. Whoops, it just jumped on me. Let's see. Oh, Lord, let's see. Let's see. Joe from Berlin says, we started it with this black and white tennis game on TV. Yes, I remember that too.
Ting, ting.
Yeah, kind of like Pong or
man,
whatever.
And it blew my mind at the time that you were controlling something on the television.
Even
though it was just, going up and down and hitting that ball. But it was amazing at the time.
Well, like I said, that was groundbreaking technology back then.
It was.
There was nothing like that around. Maybe in some stores somewhere else, not in our area that I remember, but yeah. Joe also says, my first electric guitar was a fantastic, is that Dion Power Marks 20? I forgot it. And let's see. I don't know. Let's see. You forgot, in a bar because I was too drunk in 1992. Oh, no. You left it in a bar in 1982? 82? Oh, my goodness. Man, I hate that you forgot. Do you miss it, man? Was it good? I'm not familiar with that brand, so that's why I'm asking.
How old were you in 1982?
Yeah. Joe, how were you in 82? We were 12.
We were 12, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Joe, how were you in a bar? I guess you... so you had to be at least, 20 or 21 then? I guess. I don't know what the rules are there, so... Or the law, I should say. Mr. Bill Frank, the GOB is coming out of Ralph right now.
That's what I read just a second ago, and it made me laugh.
Okay, I was like, uh-oh. He's going to smash that Atari unit. Scott from New York. Joe, is the Velton your new full-time using my full-time sound right now? Yes, sir. For now, yes, sir. That thing, for me, is incredible. I was very happy with it. And I appreciate y'all letting me know how good it was when I first introduced it on the channel, because I wasn't, I was like, wow, is it really that good? And then when I started to dial it in some more, it, I love it. I absolutely love it. Did you hear, Ralph, yesterday when I was doing sound check and I was playing and then I turned on those doublers? Did you hear the spread in the speakers? I could hear it big time.
I did.
I said, ooh, man, you can hear that stereo. It was, oh, my God. I was like, there we go. That Mr. Black double tracker and that Mimic TC Electronics coming through, boy. It sounded good. But, yes, Scott, that's going to be my main thing. For now, who knows what will happen next year. I don't know. Joe says, Google the Dion Power Mark 20. Beautiful guitar. Okay, nice, man. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out, sir. Space Invaders, when you were 18. Yes, Space Invaders was a big, big deal when we were young. I remember that. I remember seeing those gaming cabinets everywhere way back then. That was, yes. Oh, you were 31 in 1982? Okay.
No, 21.
Oh, you were 21.
Yeah, go to the next comment.
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Makes perfect sense, sir. The Knights Who Say Ni. Hello. How are you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Nice to see you. Thank you for coming, joining the chat, sir. Carrie Crouch. Hey, Joe, what's the name brand of your mixer that you use for your podcast? It is a Rodecaster Pro 2, and it's by Rode, R-O-D-E. You can get them used, man, from Guitar Center. That's where I got the one I took with me. I took my second one. I got it a great deal from Guitar Center used online. And like I've said, with Guitar Center used online, I've never had a problem. And I really never had a problem in the store. It's just, or the one I go to here, never really had an issue. Just if it was something very minor. They forget to send me the whammy bars when I order a guitar from them. If I have it shipped from here, from the Greenville store, I'm like, man. I just assumed they would notice that. Oh, it don't have the whammy bar. Let's put one with it. Nope. If it ain't on there, they're not going to go through the trouble of getting you one. You're just screwed. But yeah. So. But yeah, man, let's see. Yes, it's a Rodecaster Pro 2, Carrie. That's what it is, yes. Raging Kane, he said Centipede was a great arcade game. It was. Centipede was fun. Yes. We were talking about different games from back then, Ralph and I, earlier. I was like, man, you remember this game? He's like, yeah, you remember this?
Yeah.
So it was really cool. Let's see. Jamie, if you don't mind me asking, where did you get your gaming arcade unit, the stand-up unit? Joe says, I guess he meant now I have a Blade Texas Deluxe HSS. Nice. Very nice. HSS. The Knights Who Say Ni, I think he meant to say Guitar Center. Yeah, Guitar Center. That's what we have. We love to talk about them on the show sometimes. And we love Guitar Center. Sometimes we'll pick on them and all because it's Guitar Center. A lot of people have their own stories, with that.
We both spend a lot of money there.
Oh, God, yeah. I've spent plenty of money at Guitar Center. Absolutely. And I remember the first time I went to a Guitar Center, it was first time I went to one, it was the one in Charlotte, believe it or not. God, that was in the That was in the 90s. And I went, because there wasn't one here then. And I went to the one in Charlotte, and I walked in there, and I was like, wow. I was like, this is incredible. I'd never been to one before. I took my son. My son was in elementary school at the time, and I kept him out of school that day and let him stay out. And we drove from Chesney to Charlotte. And I remember I got him a guitar, got me a guitar, and I got my very first Vox wah pedal. And, yeah, I tell you how stupid I was then. I went, you remember that lending company, Rob, called American General back in the day?
Yes.
They still might be around, I don't know. But
I do.
I went in there and got a loan for like $1,200. And they gave me the check. And you got to remember, I was like, I don't know, I was probably in my late 20s when this happened, mid to late 20s. And they gave me the check after I signed the contract, went across the street to the bank, cashed it, and off to Guitar Center I went with my son. Blew all that money in Guitar Center. You know? And I got home and I thought, what did I just do? You know, too late then, buddy. Learn the hard way.
Yeah, I've done the same thing when I was young, man.
Oh yeah, I did that. And I did a lot of crazy, stupid stuff like that, and I just kept putting myself in a deeper financial hole. And I was like, uh-oh. Scott from New York says, I had the Atari 2600, and I had 32 games for it. Pitfall, Space Invaders, Pinball, Pac-Man, you name it. Defender. Yeah, Defender was a great game. I always loved the graphics on that game way back then. Now, just all the colors and how the screen would light up when you'd shoot the lasers. And I don't know. I just remember all that from like when I was a kid. It was good times, man. It makes you wonder, where'd all that time go, man? Joe says, my next guitar will be an Ibanez George Benson. Nice.
All right.
Very nice. I hear you, Joe. Nice. Jamie Graham, he got the stand-up arcade game from Amazon. Okay. Oh, okay. The Knights Who Say... Okay, he said I meant Denter. Okay, I see where you're going now.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm sorry, my bad, man. I get what you're saying now. Okay.
I thought it was a typo or something.
Yeah, I thought it was, but yeah, he meant to say that because they did them up. Yep, I've seen that too. Yes, I've seen that as well. Yep, many a time. So I got you, sir. My bad. Jamie Graham, it was $4.99. You have to assemble it.
Oh, wow.
It's sort of a pain. Uh-oh.
Assemble it like a piece of furniture, I reckon.
Interesting. Thank you for the heads up, Mr. Jamie.
Will that deter you any, Joe?
No, man. Heck no. I've had to put stuff together in the past that, that my wife wanted. I want to order this, and it comes in like 120 pieces. You're sitting there for hours. And I was like, oh, I got this backwards. I take it all apart because everything's black and the instructions are in, black and white. And I'm like, you have to look really close and pay attention. I've done that. One time I had to putting something together and the bottom shelf was on backwards because it was the wood instead of black. It was wood. And I said, I'd have to take everything. I just took a Sharpie and colored that wood black. And I said, nobody will never know. And guess what? Nobody did.
Sharpie to the rescue.
I just went, Sharpied it, and then I said, oh, it works. I'm not taking all that stuff back apart. Be there for another 2 hours, let's see. Jamie says, you got to put it, assembly required. I said, okay. Carrie Crouch, thanks for the heads up on the mixer. I want to get something new to put those karaoke version songs through. Well, yes, sir, that'd be a great way to go. I used an MP3 player for years, and I had no idea the elevation of quality that I was getting into when I got this, and I was able to put those tracks on these, I guess they call them smart pads, and the audio is like HD quality. It's just, when you have your headphones, it'll blow your mind. I was like, wow, I didn't know that was going to be like that. But Rodecaster Pro 2, yes, sir. Absolutely. Bill Frank, Defender was one of my favorite games to play back in the day.
Oh yeah, Defender. I forgot.
Me too. I wasn't any good at it. I was so young, but I'd put the money in just to see the colors, you know. What was that one game that I never understood? I played it once or twice. What was it called? Tron? After the movie Tron?
With the light bikes and
Yeah,
stuff.
the movie was weird, but and the game was horrible. I was like, what are you supposed to do here? And I just, you know, what was that other game? Dragon's Lair. Remember that? Dragon's Lair?
Yes.
Man, that
seemed
was
so futuristic to me because it was like a cartoon. But
Yeah,
you weren't really controlling anything. It just
Yeah, I think I
go
looked
left
at
or right. Yeah, it was,
I looked at a thing. A guy had bought one of those gaming arcade games, Dragon's Lair, and he rebuilt the whole thing. And the main brain of it is like a picture disc player on the bottom part of the cabinet. So when you're playing the game, that thing's spinning, and then when you make a move, it knows where to go on the game.
Right.
And with the picture disc, I said,
where,
wow.
where to take the story.
Yeah, I thought that was back then. That was huge. That was huge breakthrough in technology for gaming. But let's see, brother Ted Ferris says that I had to laugh regarding '80s video games. Reminds me of a funny scene from National Lampoon's Vacation, the movie about the game Asteroids. Yes, I love that movie. Joe says, let's see. What do you consider as the real reasons for offenders' behavior? I don't know, man. I haven't really put a lot of thought into that. I don't know. I think that
We
it's
just don't really discuss it or nothing, really. We just
yeah. I think that I don't know, man. It's I think some of it's kind of crazy, and I can see both sides of it. I really hadn't put a whole lot of energy into it, man. Is it going to deter me from buying a Fender if I ever want to get a Fender Strat? No, it's not going to bother me at all. So I know it made the news, guitar news for a while, but nights that say we stupidity. What's that? What's stupid? What are you talking about?
Fender's behavior, stupidity.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm being stupid now. I'm totally off. Yeah, I never put that much thought into it, Joe, to be honest with you. I really didn't. I saw a lot of people on YouTube putting videos about it, and I was like, wow, this is really going on further than I thought. So, I don't know if that answered your question, sir, but Ted Fair, Rusty Griswold, you got Asteroids cousin Dale? No, but my dad does. He can't even. He can't sit on the. Okay, yeah, that's funny. Oh man, oh my goodness. The Knights Who Say Knee says Mortal Kombat. That game was a sensation. It was. It was. That was an awesome game. Yes. Let's see. Was my wife in the chat? What? Hello? No, I'm first. Sorry, Ralph. What?
Oh, yeah. Well, I lost the context for that.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, dear. You gotta help me out.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, she's talking about the arcade, the Atari game, the Atari.
All right,
okay.
I'll let you play it before I smash it.
I'm so off tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm like, what? What's going on?
Yeah, she seems to be excited about it too, don't she?
Yeah, she is. Because we were talking about it last night, and I said, "Do you remember this?" She's like, "Yeah, I remember that." Because I remember them old Pac-Man games. So yeah, we're gonna be playing that a lot.
The controller's the same nostalgic.
Yes,
with
everything.
The little button on it and everything.
It's just wireless. Yeah, it doesn't have which is cool. I'm glad it's wireless. But yeah, he had me for a loop there, dear. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Okay. Yes, Art G, you are correct with that. Let's see. Jamie Graham chimes in. I'm looking to get me a Golden Tee cabinet now. Oh, Golden Tee, the golf game. Oh man, I remember that. I played it maybe once or twice when I was a kid, I never got into that one too much. My wife says, yeah, a pinball machine or a poker machine. Good Lord.
I could see her doing that.
Oh, man. Yeah, those are illegal now. Man. Well, thank you, Scott. He says to my wife, hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Scott. Jamie Graham, I want a Kiss pinball machine. Wouldn't that be cool? That is awesome.
Pinball machines are cool and fun, but that's a big old piece of furniture, man. That's a
it
big
is,
old thing.
And they're very heavy. Yeah, if money was not an object and I could get a Kiss pinball machine, that's the kind I would get. It would be a Kiss pinball machine. That would be awesome. The Knights Who Say Knee, forgotten game, Life Force. Life Force.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I'm not either, sir. That's interesting. Life Force. Let's see. What is that movie? Oh, man. I bought the movie. Oh, speaking of arcade games, you remember that movie, Ralph, The Last Starfighter, where the guy lives like in a trailer park and he keeps playing the video game up by the office of the trailer park and he ends up beating the high score and the people from that planet come down and ask him to be a part of their fleet,
Because he beat the game.
Yeah, I
don't know about
I remember that movie. It's an early 80s movie, and I bought it a couple of years ago from, I don't know, YouTube or something. And man, you talk about going back. I was like, God, I remember seeing this movie on HBO when I was a kid. It's a good movie. It's corny when you see it now because it's an 80s movie. It's cheesy, but back then.
So the aliens were monitoring this video game.
Yes.
Because he was so good at it, they thought,
They wanted to recruit him.
Let him fly one of our spaceships.
Yeah, they was wanting to recruit him to help for their battle or whatever. It was, it's cheesy, but it was good for back then. Let's see. Shredder, what's going on? Hey, Joe, I'm looking into is that Jam Zone? Did you try that before a karaoke version? No, sir, I did not. I know that there was a gentleman that was talking to Ralph and I, and we were breaking the equipment down. He was asking me where I got the backing tracks from, and he said that he had an app that he uses, and I said, yes, sir. There's a lot of things out nowadays where you can use an app to, if you're using the backing tracks, you can take the drums out or the vocals or the guitars. There's all kind of stuff, but I've used karaoke version for years, and that's just what I'm used to, and I've never had any problem with them, and but. He asked me what I use, so I told him. Let's see. Mashed Taters, hello, man. He goes, my game of choice back in the day was Bubble Bobble. Way too many hours. Bubble Bobble.
I'm not familiar with that.
That's a new one to me. Okay. Mr. Bill Frank, Dragon's Lair is actually in the Smithsonian Institute along with the Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man games. Wow. I didn't know that. Huh. Jam Zone, Scott. I'm assuming it's one of those applications where you can get backing tracks from. I know there's some other applications you can get the actual song and take some instruments off there and play with the actual track, original track.
That's cool.
Yes. My wife says, thank you, Scott, for the kind words. That was nice. Joe from Berlin says, my classmate's father had a kind of money, Rockola. Let's see. And let's see, I guess a flipper machine. Is that like a pinball machine maybe? Leasing company. Man, we went crazy in his cellar depot when I was a kid. All for free. I can imagine playing all those games for free. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yes, that is awesome. That would, kid in a candy store right there. Oh, Shredder said it's a multi-track rehearsal and performance tool is what Jam Zone is. Thank you, Shredder. Nice, man. Okay. I've never tried that, sir. Nice. Thank you for the information. Let's see. Bill Trainer, hello from Aiken. How you doing, man?
Hey, Bill.
Nice to see you, man. Yes, sir. From Berlin. Yes, that's really cool, man. Mr. Bill Frank says that PRS John Mayer is the reason for Fender. His model sells 60 to 1.
Wow.
Oh, that's the reason that Fender is doing what they're doing. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that was the reason. I heard somebody else say that online on a podcast or something. And I was like, wow, man. Let's see. Yeah, well, when PRS signed John Mayer for that deal, I was as shocked as anybody because he was with Fender for a long time, and then he went to PRS, and it was like, uh-oh. So I can only imagine the money they threw at him to get him on board with
That's
PRS.
what I was going to say. It was money, all about
Oh,
money.
of course. It always is. You know, money talks and BS walks, as my dad would always say. That was one of his big lines. I'd say, well, I want to go to the skating rink and this and that. You got any money? It's like, no. Money talks and BS walks. I don't guess you're going. And I was like, okay. So I started cutting grass and earning money on the side. Then he'd take me. He said, all right, you got money? I said, yes, sir. He goes, all right, come on. I said, well, Ralph don't have to pay. He said, I ain't worried about that.
You're right.
And I was like, okay. Well.
Yeah, Ralph don't have to pay. Shh.
I'm kidding. Slim says, my favorite watering hole had Donkey Kong, and I played it for hours. Yes, that was fun back in the day. Man, if I tried playing some of these old games now, I would totally suck. It's been so long. Man.
Did you ever play Cubert or Dig Dug or some of these more obscure games people don't really...
Yeah. I played them a little here and there, not as much as you may think, but Rod says his favorite game was Donkey Kong as well. Joe says, now play the Pinball Wizard riff. There you go. Pinball Wizard. Yeah, that's a good song. Oh, there you go, Scott. That's a great idea. Instead of a Kiss pinball machine, how about a Van Halen pinball machine?
I'm sure that's a thing.
I wonder if it is. Does anybody know? I'm sure somebody might have made their own. I've never. Wow, that would be money in the bank if they distributed some of those. Van Halen pinball machine. And if you got like a bonus, it start doing like Party of Eruption or something. That'd be cool, man. Yes, Joe. Flipper is German for pinball. Thank you. Yes. Very nice, man. Very nice. Let's see. Okay, Scott was asking about Jam Zone. Ted Fair is providing some information. He says it's a subscription service for backing tracks where you can edit them in terms of adding or removing instruments or changing the tuning. It's awesome. Well, that's nice, Ted. Thank you for that information. Let's see here. Let me go down. Chat is moving. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate y'all keeping the chat alive. It's because of y'all we have a show.
That's the truth.
It is the truth.
I mean, me and Joe can talk to each other, but you know.
Mr. Paul Lou, I use Jam Zone. It works great. You don't have to buy every song. Sometimes the singer isn't the greatest. You get that with karaoke version too.
Yeah. Certain songs that
songs, I was like, where did they get this person? And Ralph and I was wanting to cover some Creed songs, and the person they got to do that was horrible.
I know. I thought we did good with the song, man, but then it's the singer led the whole thing down, man.
It ruined it, and
the whole thing down.
I remember. I think you let your oldest son hear one of those, and he said, "Y'all's part's good, but that singer is horrible."
Dad and my wife did the same thing.
Yeah, they're right. You know, so that just kind of that's I was like, well, we can, and it's hard to do that type of singing. I would imagine. I think Scott Stapp is a phenomenal singer. I mean, he had his own style, you know. Let's see. Carrie Crouch says, "I'm a couple of years older than you guys. My neighborhood, but was called the Magnavox Odyssey game console. It was in competition of Pong. Yes, Magnavox. I know what you're talking about. And the reason I know, Mr. Crouch, is I watched a documentary about Atari last week, which I found very interesting. Yes, it's very interesting how all that come about. The Knights Who Say Knee, he says, Nine Inch Nails, Pretty Hate Machine cassette is in the Smithsonian too. Surprise choice. Well, I didn't know that.
No,
Man.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that's something to be cool to. What all they have in there would be cool to know in the Smithsonian. I bet that's a big old place. Let's see. Ted Ferris says, 80s movies were awesome. Blade Runner and Predator were some of my favorites. Yeah, the movies in the 80s were incredible. Yes.
Weird science.
Weird Science. What was her name? Kelly LeBrock? Was that her name?
Yeah.
What's her name? I think that was her, yeah. Let's see. Paul Lou, you can drop out the tracks you don't want and keep the tracks that you do want with jams on. Nice, man. Is Jamboree an app? Jamboree? Or do you mean jams on? I don't know. Let's see. I'm sure we can find out for you, sir. Let's see. The Knights Who Say Knee says that Fender is trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. That sounds about right to me. Jamie Graham, that reminds me, I bought a USB stick on Amazon that has 250 games on it. All the old games from Nintendo, Atari, Sega, and the Switch game. All you do is place it on the USB ports, $49.
Yeah, I've seen those things. Yeah.
I've not seen that. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. Huh. That's cool. Joe says
I didn't even know there were 250 games. Did you get to looking at them? I'm like, what kind of games are these? They're just made up games.
Yeah,
like, what?
me neither. I mean, 250 games. I don't have time to play two of them. 250, I couldn't imagine. Okay, we're going to pull another all-nighter, plug that game in. We're on game number 28. We got another.
Got to try them all.
Be sitting there for 2 weeks straight. Let's see, where am I at here? Let's see. Joe says that maybe they will destroy the value of Fender's company with another enemy investor that can buy it cheaper. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's all kind of what ifs there. Jamie says what he was just talking about with all those games, it comes with controllers too. For $49? Man. Wow. Oh, man. Hey, Casey Lee, how you doing? Nice to see you. Flipping pinballer, that's good. Hello, Jason Murphy, how are you? Hello, Joe and Ralph and everyone. Awesome gig at the guitar shop. Joe, sounded great. Thank you very much, man. That's very kind. Thank you.
Yeah, Joe killed it.
No, man, I didn't do that. I was treading water, man. Let's see. Shredder says, you have to help me out, Ralph. I don't know what is that word?
Velocidrone?
I don't know. It's not only an awesome game, but can teach you to fly. The drones. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah, Zaxxon. Okay, I haven't thought about that in forever.
The name sounds familiar, but I
can't. I remember that game, the name of that game. I'm trying to remember what you did. I'm trying to recall what that console looked like. Man, I remember that name, though.
Yeah, I remember the name, too.
Wow, that's an oldie but goodie. Scott from New York says, Eruption is my ringtone. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. User Kid, what's going on? He goes, I still have my Atari 2600 and all of the games. Wow. Just to hang on to that for all those years is impressive.
It is.
And to me, that's very impressive. I don't have nothing from my childhood. Nothing. I guess because I've moved a few times, and every time you move, well, I'll say me, I'd be like, do I still need these certain things? Nope, I throw them away or whatever. And I look back now, I was like, wow, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know.
When my son was young, we had the Sega console, and it took cartridges too, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and,
Sega
it,
Genesis.
and you play them so much that sometimes it doesn't load, so you take them out. You think blowing on them is going to fix it, or you blow down in there, put the cartridge back in, and bang on it. See, I told you, blowing on it made it work.
I remember those days. Yeah, absolutely. Remember that. Some of those games were tough, man, to get through.
Yeah,
like, man, they made these things hard. And we played more than the kids. Let me see that in a minute. Brother Ted Fair says, I use Jam Zone service currently for playing Wanted Man by Rat. I can't say enough good things about it. All for the monthly price of a pizza. Very nice. Scott from New York, I still have my Sega Saturn and 15 games. I remember the Sega Saturns.
I had a Sega Saturn too.
Yeah, I remember that.
That took the discs.
The
right?
discs, yes.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Good job, yeah. Let's see. Joe says, imagine all the hours that would have been invested in strict guitar practice instead of gaming. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I never was a big gamer growing up. I didn't have the Atari. I would go to the arcade once in a while. This is before I got my first guitar. I got my first guitar when I was 16. So, and so did Ralph. So I just went to the arcade once in a while, not as much as you may think. And so, yeah. Oh, yeah. Downtown A.J. Brown, there he is. Evening, gents. Can y'all start over? I just got home from Texas Roadhouse with my son.
Let's get him caught up what he missed.
We're talking about Atari 2600. We're talking about movies from the 80s. We're talking about the gig at the mall. And we're talking about the coolest video games from back in the 80s that we played. So just the same old thing, Downtown A.J. Brown. You know how we roll here, man.
Your son bought you Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah, he brought you dinner.
Cheap,
wow,
man.
that's
cheap.
nice. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is not cheap.
I hope you got the biggest, most expensive thing on the menu.
The cowboy. The big old steak, the cowboy. You finish that thing off. That's impressive. Mr. Bill Frank, Joe, I sent you a video of the Van Halen pinball machine. You did? Well, thank you. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Oh, no.
Wow, that's cool. I'm sure somebody made that personally because, I don't know, maybe they have them, maybe they made a bunch of them back in the day. I have no idea. I don't know. Downtown A.J. Brown, Jamie, how do you control the games? Joe says Fender pre-bankrupt model are rising in price. I don't know if they are here. I haven't looked either, so I don't know. Let's see. Santrix himself, hello. The gig sounded great. Now's the time to get a drummer, bass player, and a singer going. Well, the drummer's right here. We got the drummer covered. But getting a bass player and a singer, that's a different story altogether.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
With our schedules, it'd be pretty tough. But maybe one day, you never know.
You never know.
You never know what the future holds. But thank you, Santrix, for the kind words, sir. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Brother Ted says, I think I will do a little experiment. I have an old rotary style phone. I think I'll ask my daughters to dial a number for me. Let's see how it goes.
I've seen videos of people do that to their kids, and they're really
know
lost.
And then, man, you talk about something that makes you feel old. Oh my God. They look at it and like, how does this work? I was like, uh-oh.
I know to us it looks self-explanatory looking, but they're like, well, they have no idea what to do.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, we're in trouble. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's something else. Mashed Taters says, you feel us here that we lost Wayne Charvel lately. Yes, sir. Yes. I think that's last week or a week before. That was sad. Yes. Yes, sir. That was horrible. I think somebody said he was in his 80s, I think, when he passed. I want to say 84. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, I did hear that he passed. That was sad. Downtown AJ Brown, he says, what was everyone's favorite Atari game? Mine was Pitfall. Yeah, everybody was saying, Pitfall was one, Defender, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, all those classics, yeah, Asteroids. Oh, Mr. Curtis, I remember this game. I like the driving game Pole Position back in the day.
That's true.
I played it. They had that game at the lake. I always sucked at that game. My cousin Jeff he could always get a high score on it. I always sucked at that game. And but yeah, it was fun. Prepare to qualify.
Uh-oh.
I remember that. Oh boy, there's my wife. What is she saying?
I said, uh-oh.
Sell 50 guitars and we can get a pinball machine. Oh my God.
Probably get more than one.
Ooh, my goodness. Oh, let's see. Shredder says the holes in the rotary dial have push buttons. I have actually seen those models later down the road. Mm-hmm. The dial was there, but the numbers actually were push buttons. I remember seeing that in some stores a lot later on. I was like, why do they do that? I remember that.
I remember a cordless phone was just a wonder. I was like, holy cow, it's cordless, you know? You don't have to, it's not a long cord. It was amazing.
My first cordless phone, it was the white one, the classic white, had the big metal antenna. You go like that.
Yeah.
And I was on the phone. I was probably talking to you. I don't know. And my dad always said, don't be on that phone if it's storming outside. Because if the lightning, it could, and I was like, whatever. And they're like, yeah, man, hello? And because it was storming and it killed the phone. It would not work again.
Yeah, I'd go outside to see how far it would reach before it started going, hello, I can't understand you. What? You went too far.
Yeah, I remember I had it, and I remember I told my dad, I said, my phone, it don't work anymore. And he's like, you ain't had that phone a couple of months. What did you do? Did you talk on it during the storm? And I was like, he goes, I told you. He goes, well, save you money. I never got another one. They were expensive back then. They got me the first one, but
Joe's dad did not play.
He did not play. Not play. User kit, it's in the original box. I take it you mean the Atari 2600. Wow, the original box too?
That's impressive.
Dang. I bet the box is pristine too. Dang, man. That is impressive. Let's see. Fletch says, I think he means great live show, Joe. I hope you're all doing great. Thank you, sir. Hope you're doing well too, man. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Joe says we had camera racing tracks. Oh, okay. Nice. Fletch.
Carrera racing. All right.
Fletch says, it's okay, man. I got you, man. I got you. Let's see. Yeah. Jamie Graham says, laugh out loud at Ralph. I was just going to type about blowing into the cartridges. So
everybody did it.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Kerry Crouch says, I spent a ton of money on my son with PlayStations. Oh, yes. PlayStation 2, 3, 4, 5. He's grown and on his own now. More guitar gear for me. That's right. Those games, how much is a game for, what is it, PlayStation 5 now? How much is a game for that, $100?
I don't know. There's no physical game to buy anymore.
Oh, yeah, they're all digital now. So, okay, the digital download, was it $50 or?
Probably, I don't know.
Do you still buy the games or do they make you do a subscription? I have no idea. I remember back in the day, the games were $49.95.
Yes,
now,
I remember
that's how long ago that was. So y'all can.
My kids would have to wait till their birthday to get a game.
That or Christmas.
Spending $50, and of course my oldest son, he was PlayStation. My youngest son was Xbox. I'm like, what are we doing? Can't we all play the same console? No, we couldn't. They both had arguments. Graphs, charts to explain why they needed to have this particular one. All right.
What?
Yeah, I'm just kidding about that. You got to be Team PlayStation or Team Xbox.
Yeah. John Carpenter, They Live, Roddy Piper. I love that movie. I'm not joking. I just recently got that movie like a year or two ago, and that was the first time I ever seen it. I love that movie. Yeah. Oh, I love that movie. Ted Fair. It's okay to play with Star Wars and G.I. Joe action figures at age 55. It seems like such a waste for me. Just keep them stored in my attic. I still have my Star Wars figures in a box back there with, the original, the first 12. Yeah, I got them. Yes. Downtown A.J. Brown. Okay. Oh, some 80s movies. Karate Kid, Rad, the BMX movie. Thrashing, I don't know. Not familiar with that right offhand. Goonies, classic. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Let's see here. Shredder says the sub and pizza shop I worked at had a Galaxian arcade, which would ring up a free game if you kicked it in the coin slot just to the right.
Wow.
Dang.
I got kicked in the coin slot one time.
Did they get a free game out of it? Oh, Lord, that's pretty good. Downtown A.J. Brown, number 2, Pac-Man at the arcade, Pitfall on my Atari. Nice, man. What about Slick Vic? The bass player, Slick Vic, from the videos I did, Ralph, of us as a band with my friend Rick. Yeah, I have to see if he's available, man. Yeah. Old Slick. He's on the road this week. He sent me a message earlier. He's heading out west. Yes. This is my wife responding to Slim. That's nice. Clemson alum. Hey, Joe and Ralph. Hello.
Hey, Clemson,
how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, my friend. Allen Guitars, I saw Creed live last year. It was a great show. 3 Doors Down and Mammoth opened for them.
Ooh, I bet that was good.
I bet that was an amazing bill.
I've been seeing clips of Creed shows, and they sound really good, man. They sound really good. I'd go see them.
I've always been a fan of Creed. Always. I've always liked their music.
Seemed like they kind of got a raw deal like Nickelback. Either you hate them or you love them. People seem to hate them and make fun of Scott Stapp and stuff.
Yeah, I think in my personal opinion, I think he kind of went off the rails a little bit. And, let's see. So it didn't do too well for the image for a while. But he got straightened out. Jamie Graham, Galaga, I love that game. Yeah. Downtown A.J. Brown. Yeah, I hear you, man. Glad you got that taken care of. Let's see. Joe says, how much are used pinball machines in the U.S. now? I don't know. I would imagine they'd probably be pretty expensive. I think Bally was the manufacturer that made pinball machines. I think they're gone. I think they went out of business a long time ago. Yeah, I believe so. So I would imagine, I don't know, I haven't looked into it, but I imagine they'd be pretty steep, I guess.
And there can't be a big market for pinball machines anymore. So
no, I don't think so. But
I don't think they'd be too bad.
And they said that if you can get one, let's say by chance you were able to get a pinball machine, I heard them say on that video I saw about a month or two ago, if it breaks down, good luck finding somebody to work on it. Because they're, you can't, those techs are kind of very rare around, and I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot that went into the mechanisms of those things. They were, pretty technical from what I saw in the video anyway. Scott from South Carolina, hello, sir. Nice to see you. My grandson plays the Paradise diving game on my 75-inch TV. The big screen, it makes it seem real. Wow.
Driving game, not diving.
I'm sorry, driving. I'm sorry. Diving. Okay. Up next on the board is Greg Louganis. Okay, there he goes. Driving game. I'm sorry, Scott. Let's see. Scott from New York says, is that Barnstormer? Was a cool game I had on the 2600 Atari. Let's see. Slim, how about a large pizza right now? Doesn't that sound good? You know, we had pizza yesterday, man, from Domino's. They had a special with 50% off.
How was it?
It was good, man. I got a large, and it gave you a list of what you could choose from. 50% off, man. I got the large, and I've never got this. It was all the meats that they have. It was no vegetable, just all the meats. A large, and she wanted a medium thin crust with her toppings. And altogether, for those pizzas, it was like $17. That was it.
Wow.
And I had 2 gift cards, Domino's gift cards, and I used that to pay for it. Because I only had like $5 on one, and I had a little bit on the other, and put them together and paid. So I went and picked it up.
All right.
We had that last night. It was good, man. It was really good. Yeah.
What do you do with leftover pizza? I know you don't eat leftovers, so.
If my wife's still in here, she's gonna perk up when she hears you say that, because nobody knows that except her. And now, well, I know you do, but she always thought that was odd.
That you don't eat leftovers?
Yeah, she always thought that was odd, and I get it. A lot of people do. I just never have. There's certain things. Pizza, if I used to save it for the next day, I don't anymore. I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't. And I would say it. Sometimes I would save Chinese food but I haven't saved anything leftover probably since the pandemic. But no, I just don't do leftovers, man. I don't know. I've always been funny with that. Even with Thanksgiving stuff, I won't. Well, that's not true. Last year I did eat leftovers from Thanksgiving. I did.
Once.
I did, yeah. I did once, yeah. Yeah, the day after I made a plate because my wife spent all that time in the kitchen. And I told her, I said, you don't have to do that, dear. We can figure something else out. You know, but she just likes to do that. And I did eat leftovers last year at Thanksgiving. I did. Sure enough. Let's see. Scott says, I love pizza. Yeah, pizza, I love that too. I love pizza, Mexican food, and Chinese food. Those are in no particular order, my 3 favorite things. I could have any time, and it wouldn't bother me. What about you, Ralph? What's your top 3 things?
Steak.
Well, I had that today. Steak. Yeah, that's on
there's
there,
a really good steakhouse up the road. I'm not one of them guys that grills. I love the grill. It's just not my thing. I don't care.
You know, that's funny. I've never seen you grill out. Never.
I just have somebody else fix it for me. And,
yeah.
I don't care nothing about it.
That's now that you say that, I've never seen you grill out. Never. Huh.
I mean, I've done it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Kids' birthdays, or if I was forced to, or I didn't feel like making a mess. But as a rule, I don't really care nothing about it.
Well, the next time you come here, can you grill out? Can you do it?
I sure will. I'll grill that Atari.
I'll kick you in the coin slot. That's pretty good. Oh, brother Ted says, some of the toys I had as a kid now considered weapons like BB guns and slingshots. You know, you're right. You're right. I had a BB gun when I was a kid. Got it for Christmas one year. Go figure. And I had a slingshot, all that.
I wasn't really good with a slingshot.
I wasn't either.
I couldn't get it to do right.
Yeah, I wasn't good with it either.
I think it was defective. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me at all.
Clemson alum, hello, Joe and Ralph. I'm glad to join the group tonight. Well, we are glad to have you, sir.
Glad to have you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for taking the time to be here. We really appreciate that. And the chat is awesome tonight. We've seen some new names in here. And let's see. Jamie Graham says that I just gave my grandson $100 for the new football game.
Oh, so maybe they do cost that.
Oh, so for the PlayStation, it was $100 to get the game. Wow, man! So just think, Ralph. That's doubled since we would get our kids games when they were young.
Yeah, but you know, $50 back then seemed like a lot of money.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I'm right there with you. $50, man, could make or break the week. You know. Well, it's so-and-so's birthday. I'm like, oh, okay. You got a card? You got like $10 or something? I remember those days, man. I was like, I got to go to the grocery store. I get some food. Yep. You know things are bad when you go to the grocery store and you write a check and you ain't got no money in your account because you ain't got paid yet, but you need groceries. I've done that before.
I've done that.
Went there and wrote a check, $200-something. Man, I didn't have
knowing
nothing.
good and well.
Knowing good and well, if they run that check, that's before they did it at the register.
Yes, it took them a little bit.
Yeah, they would actually have to tuck it away under the till, and they would send it to the bank, and I was like, please let a couple of days go by before it hits the bank. And it was always a roll of the dice. Sometimes it would work out. Sometimes it wouldn't.
Be in the negative. Yep.
Mostly it never did work out. And I would get a phone call from BB&T. Need you to come to the office. Oh. Can you explain all this?
Got a minute? Yeah.
Overdraft? Yeah, you got a minute? Man. I remember going into the manager's office of that bank, and I just sat down and I said, listen, you got to help me out with all these fees. I can't do this. I'm drowning. I can't do it. Well, I can take some of them off.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. How about if I kick you in the coin slot? But yeah, it was rough times back then. It was hard. Struggled a lot, man. But that's just how it is when you're young sometimes.
That's true. Me too.
Jake Weber, hello. Not a big electric player, mostly acoustic, but I think Schecter makes guitars much better than Fender Strats. Compare the price, and I'll take the Schecter every time. Well, I can say, from my personal opinion, I love my Schecters, man. I love them. Why am I pointing? I don't have one up there right now. But anyway, they're back there. I forgot I switched these out today. Sorry. But, yes, I'm very happy with my Schecters. Yeah, very happy with them. Thank you, Jake. Santrix himself... They Live. The movie They Live with Roddy Piper is telling pure truth. I recommend the interpretation by. Okay. Yeah, that is a great movie. And I've thought about that too when I watched it for the first time not long ago. I said, wow, that's ringing a bell, man. It's hitting close to home. Sure is. Let's see. Shredder, that's a good Star Wars inside joke. Do you play with your Wookiee? Chewbacca. Oh, man. User Kid, my son just told me a PlayStation game is $70.
Okay.
All right. Interesting. Thank you very much. Let's see. Mr. Bill Frank says, hands on the game anywhere between 30 and 115. All right.
Depends on the game, I'm sure.
I guess so, yes. Depends on the game. Yes, thank you. Jamie Graham, the cool thing now is they can play their friends online and you don't have to have a house full of kids.
Yeah.
This is very true. Yeah. Very true.
House full of kids eating you out of house and home.
Oh my God! You
got anything to eat?
Talking about just going to the store and they start eating your stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey man, wait a minute. Look at your kid. And, hey man, go down to his house and eat their food and see how that goes. And they come back. They don't have any food. Well, I don't know what to tell you then. Let's see. Matt Axman, hello. He says, Lost Boys was a cool movie. Yes, very cool movie. 80s movie. Yes. Jason Murphy, 1985 Explorers movie. Scott from New York says his favorite 80s movie is Crossroads. Very nice. Yeah, I love that movie. I love all these movies y'all are putting in here. It brings back some memories. Yes. Joe says that when my son earned his own money the first time, he told me that he bought a PlayStation with 0% interest rates at the local media market. I explained to him that his behavior is that was debt enslavement. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's easy to get in some debt when you're young. Yes, there's my wife. She says, all right, guys, I'm out. Good night, and have a good night. Remember, hit the thumbs up. Thank you, dear. Keep throwing that support in there. Thank you very much.
Right on.
Thank you, dear. That's very nice. I'll slide you a 20 in a little bit.
Point
5
slot?
large. Do what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, Lordy. Jamie Graham, I have a friend that is playing in a Creed tribute band. They have some good paying shows and are booked up north. Wow. A Creed tribute band. That's nice, man. That'd be cool. Mr. William De Silva, what's up, dudes? Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, William.
Nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Joe says, I gave him the money, talking about his son, when he got that PlayStation. And since that, so he doesn't have any debt. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, man. That was nice of you to do, sir.
Yep.
Very kind. Did your son right, man. That was nice. Let me scroll this up just a little bit. Let's see. I thought Alter Bridge was a nice evolution of Creed. I agree. Miles Kennedy is an incredible vocalist, in my opinion. Yes, he is. And he's an incredible guitarist, too. He just doesn't really exhibit that a lot, but he's an amazing guitar player. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, he is an awesome singer. Mr. William De Silva says, I picked up a Driftwood Purple Nightmare absolute fire breather of an amp. I couldn't be happier. Well, congratulations, man.
I like that fire breather of an amp.
That's awesome. I still need to get some of those dragon skin strings, man. Have you put them on a guitar yet?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay. How much did we? Oh, not we. How much did you pay for those strings? Do you remember?
Was it $12? It was something like that.
Damn. Okay.
10 or 12.
Okay. I was just curious.
That's why I only got one. I just let me get one and try them out.
Yeah, I had to eventually get me a pack. And
generally, when you try different brands of strings, do you really notice a huge difference? Honestly,
I think that the difference would be so microscopic.
Yeah, it'd be just so nuanced.
I don't really think so. I just what gets me is really what's going to grab my attention is the packaging. That's what looks cool. Like the dragon skin that you saw it, that got your attention right off the bat. Look, man, and you like dragons, and I was like, man, that does look cool. I was like, I'll try it just because the packaging looks cool for those strings. But I like the Diodarios because it has the colored balled ends at the end. I think that's cool. Right. That's what got me years ago. I was like, oh, that's cool. And you can tell what string is what because there's been times when I first started out, I put the wrong string on, I said, oh man, I messed up. Like the 2 middle strings, I get them reversed. And, but I don't know if there's that much of a difference. Maybe when you start talking about heavier string gauges, maybe.
Yeah.
But for me, it's 9 to 42, and I just stick with Diodario and Ernie Ball Super Slinkies. And to me, those are very similar sounding. Now, I did have on the Jack Butler, I did put those Paradigms on there. And what are those? Was that Ernie Ball Paradigms with that? Yeah. And they're still on there. But I haven't played the Jack Butler in over a week. But I want to see how long those strings hold the tuning. That's what they're supposed to be. That's the big thing for them. They say the tuning and everything is supposed to last longer with those strings. I guess we'll see.
Get back to us on that.
Yes, sir. We'll report back to you on that. Joe says, your grocery bills are exploding. I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, stuff here. Some of the grocery items here can be expensive, yes. Yes. I went to the store today, and I was like, wow. I got a Del Monte chopped canned spinach. Del Monte, I say.
Del
and
Monte.
It was, yeah, Del Monte. What am I talking
like
about?
Somebody didn't show up for it. Del Monte.
He's not here. And Del Monte is, and that can of chopped spinach, man, was $2.58.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's a lot. and I just like that brand. I think it tastes good, and but I only buy that once in a while. I don't do that much at all. Downtown AJ Brown, do leftovers taste bad to you or what? Sometimes it just tastes bland. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it just, I don't know. It just, I just never cared for it.
The way he is.
I know that's crazy. Yeah, I've just never cared for it. Joe says in Germany we say meat is my vegetable.
Right
Okay.
on. Right on.
Right on, right on. RG.
I'll put that on a T-shirt.
Yes.
Meat is my vegetable.
There you go. Art G says back in the day, leftover cold pizza made a great breakfast. Now, yeah, when I was younger, I did that. Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger, I did that. But my stomach can handle a lot more stuff when I was younger, too. And now, not so much.
You're a little more delicate.
The stomach is more delicate, yes.
A little more
I
delicate.
have to be careful what I eat now because of reflux and, good Lord, all the things that come with age.
Gas.
Yeah. That's right. You know, old Del Monte over there messing everything up. And he's not here today. Downtown AJ Brown, don't forget lawn darts. Oh, God. I remember that was just a normal thing back then. Lawn darts. Get out of the way.
Sharp projectiles falling from the
They
sky.
banned that quick. But
I don't
do
really remember. I remember seeing it, and I know I felt one or picked one up, but I don't know if I really played the game or anything.
Yeah,
Somebody somewhere had that game.
in the neighborhood
I know I
had it,
participated with it, yeah.
I might have threw one a couple of times, but that was the extent of it.
I'm
But
like, this is stupid.
yeah, I know. Oh man. Scott from New York says, I want a cowboy ribeye steak from the beef farm near me.
Good choice.
Yes. User Kid says, Ralph, Ralph will cut your steaks, but he doesn't cook them.
Nope. I used to answer the phone in the meat department. I'd say, Ralph's meat department, you kill him, we grill him.
Oh my God.
What am I say that for?
They're probably like, who is this?
What? They hang up. Ooh, there you go. Now I don't have to answer any question. How much is your ground beef? Oh my God. Why don't you come to the store
What does the sticker say?
calling me for?
Ralph, I'm trying to hide back here, man. Yeah.
Ask me dumbass question. How much are those legs pantyhose? Oh, legs pantyhose. What?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Clemson alum. He says that we bought 4 pizzas and I guess that's supposed to say Mill Springs, maybe? I don't know. I think the wording got kind of chopped up there. 4 pizzas.
He's feeding a lot of people.
That's a lot of pizza. Scott from South Carolina, there's a new Madden football game being released in August. Are you serious? Man, they're milking the heck out of that, aren't they?
Did you ever play those football games?
Nah, I never got into the sports games.
Like my sons did. I didn't care for it.
The only game I remember that when Nathan was young that we would play would be like Tiger Woods golf or something. That was kind of fun for back then. That was about as far as I got into it. I never was a sports fan. I never played sports video games. I don't know. I always like getting the casino video games, and they give you so much money. You go to a machine and just blow it, and restart the game. You got your money back. You know.
Really?
Yeah, it was cheesy, but it was. I don't know. It was fun at the time. The bad thing is, if you hit a jackpot, it's not real money. You're like, dang it. I'd be all excited. Yeah. And I'm like, what am I getting excited for? I'm not getting no money. Joe says, how long could an average U.S. citizen pay his bills when it becomes worthless or workless? I don't know.
I'm going to say worthless, I'm assuming.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, if the money was worthless, then you couldn't pay your bills.
Yeah, we'd be in trouble. I don't know, man. That's a good question. Good question. Mr. Bill Frank says that everyone please hit the like button. Oh, that would be nice. Thank you very much. Let's see. Clemson alum says Hunt Brothers Pizza are good. Free toppings. We bought 4 medium tonight from there. Okay. Hunt Brothers, aren't those like in like convenience stores in some places?
I used to have to make those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never had one of those.
I used to put too much toppings on there, and then the manager come out and gave me this little measuring cup. This is how much of each topping, and it barely covered the pizza. Anyway, I'm getting upset.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
But there were good pizzas, though. They really were.
I never had one. That's why I was asking. Yeah, I never had one. Mr. Curtis, well, I think I'm going to call it a night. I hope to hear you play that Wood Grain Wolfgang soon, Joe. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. Hope you have a great night. Thank you.
See you, Mr. Curtis.
Yeah, thank you for being here, man. Oh, Mr. Curtis, he's a good dude. Jamie Graham says, I remember in the early 70s, my mom would pull up to a gas pump and I would say, let me pump it. And she would say, put $2 in and don't go over. I remember putting $2 in the tank when I was a teenager.
Those were the pumps with the the alarm
dials.
pumps we had that they would flip. The
dials, yeah.
Flip, yeah.
Yep. You can sit there and watch it go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Don't go over.
And $2 would get you somewhere back
then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would do that, and I could go back and forth to school, driving to school for a week on $2 or $3 because it was just right down the road, you know.
$2 for gas, $1 for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably a soda was what, a quarter? Something like that. Man, won't see those prices again. Tex, just joining. Y'all sounded good at the mall yesterday. Looks like you had some fun. What's the topic of the day? Hey, Tex. Oh, man, we're talking about
video games.
Video games from when we were kids. Favorite movies. We're talking about, does different gauge guitar strings make a difference in your tone or your overall sound? Has Fender went too far with what they're doing, and PRS is getting all their business with John Mayer and all kind of cool stuff.
People like pizza.
People the different pizzas they like. Dave Case, what's up, everyone? Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Nice to see you. Joe says, is that pyramid strings are cheap and good? Okay. Nice, man. Nice. Ted Farrell, when VCR players first came out in 82 or 83, they were $400 to $600. We couldn't afford to buy one, so my parents would rent the VCR and the VHS movies. Rambo First Blood was the hit back then. Yes. Yeah, that's... I remember when you could rent those. My parents, they got the competition, which was the Betamax. And it didn't do well. My dad had it for maybe a month, and he sold it or something, and he got the VHS.
You remember the people across the street from me, Joe? They lived across the street.
Yes.
They had all that pinball machines.
Oh yeah, arcade games,
the VCRs. Their parents had really good jobs, and they had all the good stuff.
And I always wondered, was there something else going on there? I was like, how do people afford all that? Because they had what, they had 4 kids. Mm-hmm. And at Christmas, they all got the nicest of things. Mm-hmm. They had an in-ground pool in the back.
Brand new Camaros,
IROCs. They had the real arcade games inside downstairs. There was a reel-to-reel recorder in there. I remember that. And then big screen TVs before, when that was a thing. And I was like, wait a minute. And they had a big old house. And I was like, something's going on. When I got older, I could be wrong. I don't know. Unless they were just...
He worked at...
General Tire, I think.
Yeah, General Tire. And the mom worked at Lance Crackers, I believe.
Okay.
Which are both, at the time, were really good jobs, right?
Okay. Yeah, I thought, wow. I don't know. When you get older, you think about it was just, you think how difficult it was with one child. But for me, well, you have three children. So it was, and you worked two jobs for 25 years just to, do what you had to do. And I was like, man, so I don't know. I think the dollar went a lot further back then too. So, but when I got older, stuff like that would enter my mind. I was like, man, was somebody doing something shady to get money on the side? How did they afford that?
I don't know none of that for sure. I
don't either. But I'm not stating anything. I'm just, that would go through my head years ago when I was struggling. I was like, how do people do this? I guess they manage their money really well. I just, I don't know. I always struggled. Mike E, nice. A Sunday cast. Hey, Mike. Hi, Joe and Ralph. Great playing yesterday at the gig, Joe. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you.
Hey, Mike.
Really nice. Thank you, Mike. Scott from New York. I use my Ernie Ball Super Slinkies or GHS Boomers, 9 to 42. Very nice. Nice. I haven't had any GHS Boomers since I was a teenager.
I was going to say, that's old school right there.
Yeah, I never seen them anywhere. And then until Ralph and I went to Music Go Round last December, that's when I seen them. I said, whoa, I thought they weren't making these anymore. I haven't seen them. Tex chimes in, I really like that Blue Schecter guitar. Thank you. Is the one, let's see, it has the one thing I want, a sustainer pickup. When gas flares up again and you get tired of it, let me know. I might want to take it off your hands. Yeah, it's a great guitar, man. I upgraded it with a gold Godot 1996 T and put some gold Optima strings on it and the gold locking screws, and it held up really well at the gig yesterday. It did really well, so I was very, very happy. Joe says, did you hear that Diodera used AI music promoting strings for real musicians?
Really? No.
I did not know that.
That doesn't seem appropriate.
I didn't know that. Let's see. Slim Fire. I like the colored end strings too. Yeah, I love that. It's just the little things that catch my attention.
I see Joe, when he changes his strings, he puts that ball end up at the top and he runs it through there. I never did that my whole life. I would cut that little ball off every time, man.
Yeah.
Start down there, and for years. And I got to looking at Joe's, and I said, it was so simple and easy. It makes sense. I don't have to fool with cutting that off. Just run it through there to begin with.
Yeah, and it'll stay put. Yeah.
Yep.
And I got that from I saw somebody do that at a music store years and years ago when I was a teenager. I did a double take. I said, "What the?" And I said, "Oh, that makes perfect sense."
Makes perfect sense. Yes.
So I've been doing it for decades. Crazy prices and inflation. Joe says, "Yes, yeah, it is here." Yes. Shredder says Joe might be the reason all those poor children are starving.
You're throwing away leftovers.
Throwing away leftovers. Yeah, I hope not, but yeah. I remember I used to hear that when I was a kid. You better eat all that.
Joe's single-handedly responsible for starvation.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh no. I don't want to be the reason for that. Oh no. Mr. Mike says you and Ralph should look for two bandmates named Del
Monte. Moneta.
That's pretty good. Oh, Mike, paying attention to the chat. I like that. That's good, man. That's hilarious. Scott from South Carolina. What was the audience size yesterday when you played in Anderson? It was pretty good size for what it was. There was a lot of people in the store. When you came out of the store, there was the chairs, there was a stage, and there was a lot of people walking by. I would say, I think it kind of, I don't know, if I had to guess, I don't know what, maybe 30, maybe something like that.
At least 30.
Yeah. I'd say it fluctuate between 30 and 40, back and forth. And so that was about, I was fine with that. I was expecting maybe 10. But, it was all about the guitar shop's grand opening. And And I was just honored and humbled to be asked to play there. So, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like some, there's 800 people here. It wasn't nothing like that. But it was enough to where it made it a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Joe says they find us anyway. Did you see the pictures? No, I did not. I did not see that. Man. Let's see. Liquor Master Flex, sport games released yearly. One thing different is the year on the cover. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they definitely got that locked in, don't they? Good way to get the money every year, for sure. Let's see here. Ted Ferris says that, was that croquet?
We had that croquet. I got hit in the head with that.
Long
My brother hit me with a mallet. I still got a scar from that thing.
Long game in the 80s could qualify as a weapon by today's standards. Yes.
Exactly.
Man, yeah. A big old hammer.
I remember I stumbled backwards. I saw stars. I said, holy crap.
Damn. Downtown A.J. Brown, one time in high school, I called Walmart to see if they had the new white line tape. They transferred me to the hardware department. oh, Lord.
One time in band camp.
Yeah. Del Monte. Oh. Yeah, his new release is coming out.
Del Monte? No, Del Monte.
Oh, my goodness. Jamie Graham, lawn darts. We all would be out in the yard and throw one up in the air as high as we could and holler for everyone to run. I remember that. Get out of here.
Yeah, they were marketed as a child's toy.
Yeah,
use it like a child would.
We would always do that. Yeah, incoming. That's right. Get out of there, man. Oh my goodness. Matt Axman, thank you, man. Love the show. It brings back memories like going to a slot car rental track. Thank you, brother. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Oh man, I'm behind. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Matt Axman. ST3 analog pumps. Oh man. Let's see. Tex, Joe, you should write a book called Guitarist's Guide to Gas. Chapter 1, recognizing it. Chapter 2, dealing with it. Chapter 3, gas on a budget. Chapter 4, amps are a problem too. Avoiding it in the future. That's hilarious.
You can never finish that book. He doesn't know how to avoid it in the future. That's not something he can answer. That's not something he's going to do.
Oh, that's funny, man.
The book that'll never be written.
Y'all are crazy. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Scott from South Carolina. My grandson loves Sam's Club's pizza. You get a 16-inch for only $8.99. Old Sam's. Downtown A.J. Brown. Gas was 49 cents a gallon when I started driving. Dang.
That's funny. I don't remember how much it was when
I
it
don't
had
either.
to be cheap like that. It had to be.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. Dang. The lowest I ever saw it was in the early 90s, and I only saw it once like this. It was 75 cents a gallon. And it was like that for maybe 3 days, and then it went up to like a 99 cent, and it never went back that low again as time went on. Joe, what are we talking about? Gas prices hasn't been rising? I always pay $30. Oh, yeah, they've been rising here. Yeah, they're high here. Yeah.
I just paid $40 today. Fill up my car.
Yeah, my little truck.
I had 65 cents off a gallon with the using the Ingles card. Ingles,
Yeah.
That's a grocery store around here. Is what
Yeah, my wife uses that too to get so much off gas. Yeah, yeah. Ted Ferris says my younger brother was a knucklehead. He would order a pizza from a payphone from Pizza Hut and never pick it up. He would wait until they threw it in the dumpster, and he would go get it. Crazy. Ooh.
Wow. It's
That's-
it's kind of that's kind of I'm a little impressed by that, man. I must be honest, a little impressed that he had
Yeah,
the
that's
foresight to, man, I'm gonna order this pizza, can't pay for it. They're gonna throw it in the dumpster. It's in the box. Now it may be all upside down or whatever, but it's still edible, right?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I
Joe,
remember the
don't
one
eat
time
leftovers.
when Ralph came over, we were teenagers. We were wanting a pizza from Domino's. At that time, the Domino's up the road was a brand new location, and I was like, "Man, you want a pepperoni pizza?" He's like, "Yeah." We didn't have no money. I went and had a bunch of pennies. We counted out these pennies where it had like $10. Remember that? We put all those pennies in a clear plastic bag, and we put it on the front porch and put a note on the door.
Yeah.
It said Domino's delivery man and had an arrow pointing down. And said, here's the money. I remember we were looking out the window because my mom had
man.
blinds. And
Is
they
he
come.
gonna do it?
I
Is he
said,
gonna
I said,
do
here
it?
he comes. We looking out, and he went, and he goes, and he just
Walked
took
on.
and went, and he left it. And I said,
It worked,
we,
man.
We was like, we did it. We like, what?
I can't believe it.
but brought that thing in. We ate some pizza. we thought we accomplished this huge feat, but we were like, I don't know, we were like 15, 16 years old.
Hey,
Counted out all those pennies. It worked.
it worked, man.
My mom got home. You ready to eat? I was like, no. What did you eat? We had Domino's. How'd y'all do that? I said, call Ralph. It was his idea. No, I'm just kidding. Kevin Newman. Hey, guys, I saw you YouTube. Del Monte filed bankruptcy in California was pulling up peach trees were being pulled up. Man.
Del Monte having it rough, ain't he?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Monte. My brother managed a Blockbuster. That place would be packed. Now there is a tire shop in that building. Isn't that something? I want to say there's one Blockbuster left in the country. And it's, I seen something about that on YouTube or something. I can't remember what little town it's in.
And there was when we had a Blockbuster downtown. I heard through the grapevine that there was a dumpster. That Blockbuster had a dumpster, but it was across the street behind some office buildings. If you go check it out, you can find some decent stuff. And I found 2 PlayStations in the case. It's like the ones you would go there and rent. It comes inside this hard shell case, and that didn't work. But I got my brother to look at it, and he fixed it right on up. So
Are you serious?
yeah, man, there was all kinds of
Was
stuff
this-
in there. But I feel like there was cars. You got to kind of be sneaky
Yeah.
about it. So
So this was a long time ago?
oh
Or?
God, yeah, I must have been in my 20s.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I never heard that story. Scott from South Carolina, Sweetwater has Godot 1996 Floyd for $112. Also saved it in my eBay, and they sent me an offer for $102. Wow. What color is that? Is that for the chrome? That's still a great price. And the black is I've gotten the black ones for low as about $85. It's been a while, but yeah, it's possible if you shop around. Yes, that's awesome, Scott. Ted Fair, was your childhood neighbor a dealer, Ralph?
Oh,
The
that
guy
one
across the street. I always thought the same thing. I was like, there's
in-ground
got to be
swimming pool, everything.
there's got to be something going on. I was like, something don't add up. I mean, my parents had good jobs too, but we didn't have all that stuff.
I used to go spend the night over there, and they had a big old water bed. I did not care for the water bed, man. I did not care for that.
I had one for a while. It took me a while to get used to it, and it was all right.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Tech says, I heard some mention of the Crossroads movie from back in the 80s. I always felt they should have made a sequel to that movie. I would love to know what they got up to after the head cutting duel. I wanted to write it. Yeah, that would have been cool if they made a sequel. Bill Frank, it's time to get people upset. I like pineapple on my pizza. Nah, man, if that's what you like, that's awesome.
He knows that usually gets a reaction of people.
I don't get it, but
Pineapple, how dare
I mean,
you?
if somebody gets it, that's perfect. Yeah. Let's see. Dave Casey, I still can't believe that SRV used 13s gauge strings. I know. Isn't that crazy, man? How in the world?
13s. That's
Gauge
that's
13s.
they're practically bass strings.
Yeah, I remember Nathan got a pack of 13s one time and put them on his Strat, and he brought it out to me, and I was like, my God. He's like, try to bend the note. I couldn't.
I was going to say, yeah, it's hard to do a bend on there.
I couldn't. I mean, it stayed in tune, and the chord sounded good, but I couldn't bend the note. I was like, my God, how the hell did Stevie do that? Let's see. Tech says, is there any more footage of the Saturday Mall Show event that is still forthcoming, or did we get it all? And was that guitar store real appreciative of your efforts to boost them up? Oh, yeah. Yes. No, is there any more footage? No, I think I have one more YouTube short to release, and that's it. So everything that was out came out in the video last night.
I think I have a few little things left on my phone I got recorded.
Yeah, I just, yeah, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't want to put, because I knew when I put that video out, I couldn't monetize it because it's all the music, and which is fine. I think it only hit, it might be at 1,100 views maybe, which is fine.
Yeah, I didn't film constantly from when he started to when he
Yeah, I didn't want him to do that. I want him to enjoy himself. And him and his wife to have fun. I'm not sitting there and film every waking moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't
That's
do it.
crazy. I wouldn't. No, don't do all that. But yeah, I was very appreciative, and they were too, and it was a great time. Chris has a great store, and he's a fantastic person. Wow, we've hit our mark. I didn't realize we've been on this long. I'm sorry. Jamie Graham, the games today, they use the college players' number and names on the games. Oh, college players? I didn't know that.
I have seen that the graphics are really good on those kind of games, though.
I wouldn't know. I would not know. Huh. All right, let's get down here to the bottom. DTA, hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey, DTA.
Let's see. Jake Weber, what is Ralph's dominant instrument to play? And what order? Bass, drums, whatever. What's the order, Ralph?
Guitar, drums, bass, keyboard.
Yes. Scott from South Carolina, did you like your new speaker? They haven't been delivered yet, Scott. Yeah, I used their setup. The speakers hadn't been delivered yet, so. Oh, thank you, Bill, Mr. Bill Frank. There you go. Where that Blockbuster, the last remaining Blockbuster in Oregon. Okay, nice.
How does it stay in business?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. They sold the rights to them, or they paying to you. I don't know.
Who's coming to rent a DVD, you know? Who's doing that?
Very good questions all around. And Ralph and I have an idea to make a video this week of another place that
Nostalgic.
we thought was pretty much gone.
Yep.
But Ralph has found a place that is still in operation, and I was very shocked.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about doing a video there. And I need to reach out to the people to make sure they're cool with it. I don't want to just walk in. Well, hey, what are you doing here? But thank you, Dave Case. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up. It's right at 10 o'clock, and I got to get my wife to the doctor tomorrow, too. So, okay, last comment here I want to hit up. Text says, but the thing about SRVs 13s is that is it much tougher than playing acoustic guitar, which is like playing 12 or 13s anyway, which I highly recommend to anyone to build up hand strength.
Good point.
Yeah, that's something I've always had in my head. If you want to really get your fingers and all warmed up, play an acoustic for a while and try to work your way around that. Then go to an electric, and it's a game changer. Yeah. It's a game changer. All right. Man, thank you, everybody, for being here for tonight's show. But like I said, we had to move it to tonight because of what was going on yesterday. And thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to all the kind people that came up to Ralph and I and introduced yourself and said hello. That was so nice. Hopefully we can do something like that again later in the future. It would be really nice. And Ralph, is there anything you want to add, man?
No, Joe's on vacation this week. We're gonna try and squeeze two more videos out of this week at least.
Want to try?
Yeah, we got some ideas.
We got some ideas, and I need to bring that freaking Fender chair to you. And
Yes, you do, man.
man, my gosh, that thing has really been it's been kicking me in the coin slot. But anyway, thank you to everybody. Appreciate it so much. We hope y'all have a great rest of your night. And with that, I will sign off here.
See
See you later.